Welcome back, and we are going to go and continue our little trek with our new character. But first, I thought I'd show you what a daily routine looks like. So I saved one character here, and she hasn't done her daily routines. And this happens to be an archer warden breed. So let's go in. Now on these title screens, you notice she looks like she's wearing a bow. It always shows whatever's on bar 1. Even if you have bar 2 active, the login screen will always show bar 1's weapons. So if you're kind of puzzled and wondering why that's, you know your character is using a sword, but it's showing up as a bow, that's why. So this character has been crafting for a while. So usually the first thing I'll do is I'll go, and there we go. That happens because of an add-on called Lazy Craft Writer. And I have too many. This is why you don't want to have too many stuff in your log, your questing log. So we have to do a few just to empty it out. Now this lazy writ creator, it does everything for you. I don't have to sit there and pick. I don't have to worry about materials. I don't have to do anything. Now this comes to the point, do I sign up for ESO subscription or not? Well, there are so many ingredients for so many things in this game, crafting wise, that trying to hold on to them in local inventory is almost impossible. Now you see on the side there's ones that looks like a little white bag symbol with a hammer on it. Those are immediately going into the ESO's crafting bank system. As long as you have a subscription, that's always there. Now, I've cleared a few out, so I'm going to go get the last one over here on the board. There. Now this, the Lazy Craft Writer, will also handle making materials and stuff like this. It also tells you, like for example, you can see how many raw resources I have. Right. Now when you're doing enchanting, if you run out of Jorah or any of those types of runes, she sells them. So you can see here, for example, I have 14k rough maple. Now, the crafting dailies have a tendency to always use the same materials for most part for everything. For a long time, except when you reach the 45 plus or so to 50, the final level. Then you start using some weirder stuff. But for the most part, for example, the blacksmith, you'll sit on and do iron forever. Always the same stuff, blah, blah, blah. Now, once I've done them all, I usually go back to here, and I start here, and I go counterclockwise, because I need to check if I can research. So it says I'm using one research slot up, so I can't do anything. And I have none to disintegrate into points for the level, so that's useless. And that's just common. This one here, I don't need the green. Go away. Over here, same thing. Let's first look at what can I research. Oh, I can research. There's a sword I can research right there. Okay, done. Sword is being researched. It takes time. It can vary for you from hours to days. Now, you can improve that if you go to blacksmithing, for example, here. I have nothing selected. I have no spare skill points for this. But I can go get hirelings to go get me materials. And when I do, I think it's, yeah, this one here. As soon as you start getting this, you can get 1, 2, 3 research slots. This one here is a bit weird. When you go here to research, There is only two things, and within those two things, each one only has three. There's none of this that I've ever seen. And you saw there was nothing to disintegrate. See if we have one. So this one, yeah, she's still researching. She has something to sell, nothing to disintegrate. Or destruct, if you wish. And he lies to his mouth. He doesn't get anything from High Isle. He'll even say that later. I think it was from High Isle. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, this guy was doing the withering wall stuff. So there was an item in here, a container. So this is when you destruct collectible items. That's now in my collection. Then I usually go and bring up the birdie, because there's stuff I want to send to the bank right away. I don't need to keep on the character. So first thing I check here is there anything I can learn? Nope. I mean, technically there are characters that can learn something here, but this character's not one of them. I don't need the extra soul stones, I don't need the extra recipe, and I don't need this one. So they all can go. Now I look at the money. If it's over 10,000, like let's say it's 12,000 something or even higher, then I'll put 10,000 in the bank. I mean, I could put 5,000 in right now, but there's no real point. Then if I look at the bottom left corner below the chat, it says train now. So this is where we go and visit the stable guy. Dun, dun, dun. And then there's that whiny person that keeps saying, I've been waiting for you. And you can't get rid of her. Like, I mean, if you go to another city near the waypoint, she'll be there. The only way to can't stop her voice is to actually do the quest.
This is fine horse country.
So, there we go. Another one for carry capacity. Technically, you can tell this character's only like 9 days or so old. I don't think I missed any stabling. Yeah, you can actually adjust the look of your bear companion there, the animal you summon. He can be brown or white. I think he also can be a couple other colors, but I don't think I have this stuff for that. If you go K and you go to Animal Companions, up here, if you click this, so I've got Furrow, Guardian, Slate Gray. Style-wise, I haven't learned any other styles for it, but there are others because I have seen some different colors of the bear, so I know they exist. Now this girl, she does bow, one animal, one soul trap at the moment, and one healing, and then the bear. Now, I don't really do the area effect bow because I found the draining shot a better worthwhile, because you can cycle it, as I said, light, heavy attacks, right? And it doesn't consume that much stamina to use it. So, but that is basically what I do for every character before I log in. I know it's not, it's kind of time consuming and a bit of an OCD person on this, but some of the characters I have in the screen, they are literally almost done all their crafting. The only thing I go and look at is, can I research something? But, for example, if I go up here to Classical Arcanist, right? Come on. You think it would go faster, but it doesn't. Okay, if we go look at her skills, right? She's like 50 on that. She's 50 on that. Now this one I actually was playing around with subclassing, so I added assassination in. Okay. Now another thing on when you have two bars, I think I've done it on this character. Yeah. I've added the one mage light because if you looked at while slotted, you gain major savagery prophecy, increasing your weapons and spell critical rating. So it doesn't matter which bar that is on, but that gives you having that on your bar lets you go down to Mage's Guild and adds abilities. So I could add reduce magic and health cost. I can do. You get the idea. Now any one of these ones with this, they're all styles. Now as I was saying, here in crafting, this character still working on alchemy, but blacksmithing completed everything. As you can see, all the skill point. I could increase this a couple more. It's not worth doing. Clothing, as you can see, it's all complete. Enchanting, it's all complete. I might add a point here to spot runestone, but runestones just glow on their own. So jewelry crafting, complete. Provisioning. Now on provisioning on this character, I have not started increasing these guys, even though it's tapped out. And then of course woodworking, it's all tapped out. Now what I told the add-on, and I'll show you this. So if we go to add-ons and we go to Lazy Writ Crafter, first off you need to set this use character settings on. Then each character has their own specifics. So writ daily handling. No, not that one. Daily writs to craft. Jewelry crafting. Actually, I don't think I even have to do that one anymore. I think I only have it on just in case I get an item that will let me raise the level. I mean, just let me check here. K jewelry. Yeah, so in this case, add-ons. Not that one. Settings. Add-ons. Lazy Writ. We don't need this one anymore. So now when I come in and do her dailies, right, there's almost nothing I do except check for research. I don't actually do any of it. So it happens really quick for her, right? Also, we can see down there she has a train now. I forgot to train her at the stable, so I better go do that. And she's the classical staff-wielding arcanist. This is a fairly old character I have had. I also use her for what's called resource writs. I'll show you that in just a sec. So nowadays when you do crafting dailies, you have a chance of getting these resource writs. And what they are is a map spot to a whole bunch of writs. Now you can see carrying capacity is max. I'm working on speed. So 10 more days and speed will be maxed out and I'll start on stamina. So if we look in our inventory, see this? See this? See this? These are writs, and what happens is you can go, we can do one just to show you what it looks like. Some of them you get done really quick. Others you don't get done very quick because you have to walk a bit. And this particular character has almost all the way shrines memorized. I purposely went to a lot of the zones and just ran around that day and just did way shrines. So you can see here, way shrines, and you can go like this. I can go here. Alcar's dead. I got 16 stars, 12 way shrines. See, I'm missing one way shrine in there. I got all the way shrines there. Got all there. Got all of them there. You get the idea. So if we go to Graftwood and we look, there's the resource on the. This is also because of an add-on. This add-on is showing me on it. Now the reason for this one right now is because of the Wailing Wall event that's going on right now. If you go into this delve, right, it contributes to the Wailing Wall stuff. But we're going to go here because the resources are right beside the way shrine. They're actually just across the water. Now they've added this to the game, so if I go like this on my mount, you can now cross water quicker. Except for the lizard people. They can naturally swim this. Now you see all this stuff, it says lush cornflower. Now if you watch to the bottom right when I do one, especially on the minerals, they'll do like 10, 12 a stack. For this, it's doing like 4 a stack, but it's still way more than a single one. Oh, and the little gopher that's doing the work, you can get that. That's a kind of like a style skill. So if you go to you and you go to collectibles and you say customize actions, so here's mining, here is plant collecting, I have a personal plant thief, recalling, different recall, rune collecting, I don't have that one yet. Wood crafting, I do have. Now once you've done all this, remember about the apartment? Why do I need to go and try to go all the way to the way shrine and bounce back? I can just go like this, travel outside house. It's really handy. Now when I hit a zone that has multiple of these resource writs, I'll try to pick the ones closest first to a way shrine, so I can walk back to the way shrine and then jump to the next location in the same zone, right? And then when I get one that's really far away from the way shrine, I walk all the way over there or ride over there. Then I do it, and then I bounce back here. And sometimes I'll get a zone where I have 2 resource things to do, and they're way far apart. So I'll go out to the first one, I'll do it, I'll snap back to the apartment so that I can snap back to the same zone to a different area. It actually turns out to be quicker. Now I'm not going to do any more on her, but you get the idea. And you will get these every time you do crafting and stuff like this. Now there's another type of, I don't know if she has them in her. No, she doesn't. I don't think so. There's treasure maps. Now treasure maps tend to come from the thieves' troves. They're the ones that little square boxes that glow. And when you open them up, there's a good chance you get a treasure map out of it. You know, to be honest, I haven't found this armor. So now let's go back to our newbie character. There we go. Now I'm still thinking about whether or not to keep her Nightblade side. We'll still work with it, but I might use one of my tokens up for reclassifying the character, because you can do that. You can change the class type, and it just requires a token. So if you go here and you go to the store, and I think it's utility. No. Experience recipes. No recipe. You get a lot of. Don't bother buying these. You get a lot of them just given to you anyway. Upgrades. Is it in there? Service tokens. There it is. Name and race change. Alliance change. That's useless now. That just really doesn't mean anything. Appearance change. By the way, this particular one is built into this. So if you do a race name and race change because you change the race, you're automatically going to do an appearance change. And then we have outfit change tokens, name change token. There you go. Race change tokens. Right? And oh, which one? We want name and race change. There was also skill lines. No. class. Class. Those are the extra classes they added. I have to go look for it. There is a way to change the class also, but I'll remember what it is later. So now one thing on her at the moment we can do. I didn't show this off yet. After doing all those dailies and having all those hirelings for all my crafting things, you can see here I actually have 41 emails waiting today. Now this is this. This is all the hirelings bring back to you every day, depending how many you have turned on and across how many classes. Sorry, how many tunes. But I must warn you, there is a limit to the system mailbox. If you skip a day and you have, like I have, like 41 of them to come in, that brings it up to 82, and I think it hits like 80 or something, and it starts to waffle a bit because it doesn't like you having so much backlog mail. So you have to kind of religious on cleaning the mailbox out, otherwise you could just lose. And when I was not playing this game for like 2 years, it was constantly warning me that I had all this mail and it was going to expire in 30 days and whatever. The only thing I came in to do at that time was the daily calendar. Remember I told you about the 1 million gold in 1 month? Yeah. So I was really religious about doing the calendar. I was not so religious because a lot of those resources there, you really need the ESO subscription, so they automatically go into the ESO inventory, the crafting inventory. Another thing too is when you have the ESO subscription, it doubles your bank vault space. So if you had bought the max bank vault with gold, and you can do this, you can go here. Oh yeah, and another thing, when you have dialogues up and stuff like that I had, it stops this side piece right here where my face is from showing you what happened. So it's usually a good idea after you clear the mail just to sit here and wait for that to clear off. Otherwise it'll go into limbo for a while, and then you'll come back out of a dialogue and it'll start again and continue on. I mean, after all, 41 entries here coming through. There you go. We're done. So if you go here to the bank vault and you go visit a banker, let's visit our favorite little orc.
Me? You trust me?
And you can see in here that we have 480 slots because I already bought all the slots up I could. If I didn't, I would have in here a third option that says buy bank vault space. I think
One of the
will a
local
guild bank
merchants.
show me this? No, I'm not in a guild. So
Oh, Stingrad has so many threats right now.
but you get the idea. You get to improve your vault. So it's because it's doubled, that's 240 slots maxed out. Now you can go technically to here, the store, and this is where I think there's some bank stuff that you have to get from the store. So as you can see, I've unlocked all 18 of them. As you see, as far as inventory goes, I have everything possible. Okay? And I mean, 1 year, I think when I came back in, I had collected so many riding books, stamina books, speed books for mounts, that literally on one character I maxed them out to 60 on all of it. Because I had so many of those books. And occasionally you'll get those books. So we want to go back to our dungeon, but I'm missing something in here that I should go and do. Notice the queue option down here is empty. We need some potions. So we're going to go visit and one of our houses, this one with the yellow star on it. Now, I must have gotten this one as a reward for something. I can't remember. But the house is massive. One of the reasons you want one really big house, right, is because it has lots of spots for stuff. The little one room in houses that you get for just transporting to, you only could put a few things in there. Like you can only put like one chest in there, or you can only put like a bed and a light and stuff like that. Very limited to what you can put into it. This house, which is on this area, Artesium. This is, by the way, and you can see this on this character. I don't have the waypoint over here. This spot here, this is where you learn to do Kiji line of skill, which opens up another type of loot that you see on the ground. You get these little points where you, it's hard to describe. I only have it, I think, working on one character. I've been meaning to do it. So you can see all the Televerse stones. I don't do PvP, but you get them from, I had so many from Calendar. Like I literally had multiple hundreds of thousands of them. So what I did is I bought these chests with it. That's the only time I went to the PvP zone, was to actually buy this stuff. And then I went once other time just to see if I could do resource, and it was just gank fest, and I just left. And then I just erased those ones. But see all these recipes? These are all extras. And notice they all have white on. Right? Well, we'll just take them all. And I don't know what carrot soup is doing in the chest. That's strange. Okay, now if we go to inventory, we're going to massively learn. And doing this actually makes your provisioning skill go up. So now I've learned them all. And I now go here. And all these extras, we will deposit them back into the chest. Did I put something inadvertently back into the chest? Yeah, spoiled food. Trifling glyph. Whoops. Why I put a spoiled food in there? Okay, there we go. Okay, now if we go over to this one here, this is what I'm after. So I have a bunch more here I can do. One. So let's take these. Whoops. Okay, and I'll take some try. Yeah, 400 should do. We go back to here, and these are crafting style books. Now, I think I had 2 more slots available in here. No, 1 more. So I'm going to put 1 more recipe in here. That carrot soup was holding it up. There we go. And we'll deposit it back into here. Now notice I only have 15 lockpicks. Let's get some more lockpicks. See, I have so many lockpicks. So let's split the stack. And we'll get lockpicks. So now we want this queue to be filled up. So if we go to inventory, quick slots, and we go like this. And I'll put that meal over there. Okay. So now I can quickly heal all 3 items, magicka, stamina, and health, with a quickie. I'm not going to waste one, but I collected so many of those via the calendar event that on some characters I just gave them 1,000 of them, and they're still not even making a dent into them. So, and I put my crow down here as a house guest, right? So we can see here, for example, these recipes are already learned by everyone. So let's move them over here to the chest. Don't think all of them will go in there. Nope. So we have to go to the secondary storage. Okay. Let's go back to the bird again. I don't think there's anything else. Actually, technically, I think he had a built-up collection of lockpicks. I could shift to the lockpick, yeah. So, all those lockpicks don't need to stay in the vault. They're just wasting spots. And technically, this one here, this one here, this one here, I can learn them. And then there's these guys here. These are really valuable writs to be processed. I haven't done any of them actually yet. And these guys here are more of those types of writs. And this guy here, for example, if you get all the parts, I think you need 10 of them. You get a non-combat pet, a mummified cat. Or this one, if you consume 10 of them, you complete the skill style as Soul Trap achievement, blah. You get the idea. There's also, we could actually take, I don't think I have any in inventory. Let's say we split this, and not 50, we'll take 10. We can make use of them. I keep forgetting to do this, but it'll give us faster XP. As you also see, I have all these instant all researchers too. And the difference between a crown repair kit and a regular repair kit is in a crown repair kit, it repairs all the armor instantly. In a regular one, you have to use one kit per item. You're almost better off just to quickly find a vendor. And again, another add-on. I have one that just auto does that. I also have an add-on that auto recharges the spell. Let's see here. When you go to an item here, no, I don't want quick slot. There we go. If we go to an item, see at the top there, just below the 1123 and level 3, there's a bar. That is one of those gems, those soul gems. So they charge the armor, and when they run out, you have to recharge them. And normally, if you're not having any add-ons, that's a manual task, and you have to remember to do it. Now, I'm going to just put those lockpicks back into the lockpicks collection. Hey, you can never have enough lockpicks. Okay. Should get rid of these things. Okay. So if we look at K and we look at provisioning, see, we're already at 2 on provisioning. Just because we learned recipes. There are some, we are a little bit on woodworking because I think a couple of the recipes were woodworking related recipes. They're furniture recipes. I don't think on alchemy or blacksmithing there's recipes. Clothing, I don't remember ever seeing. Enchanting, no. Jewelry, I don't remember seeing any. But it could be those special writs would make this go up. But I'm not 100% sure because I never used them yet. So we've got our now Q key mapped. And we can now go back to thing. But we can't teleport from here. We need to go back to here. Because there's no waste shrine here around your house. And as far as I know, I don't think that's an item you can add to your house as your personal waste shrine. I don't think they allow that. I'm afraid we're stuck to public transit here. We have to use publicly available way shrines.
Who wouldn't want such a cozy little home?
Here we go. So we need to go and looking at our quest, Storm of the Horizon, which is what we were on, Tears of the Two Moons, right? We need to go to Kenneth Roost. So, Kenneth Roost. And we need to go over here, so we'll snap to here. And I was thinking about that music crap. I was looking at the recording, and there seemed to be some overdriving sound on the background here. Just a sec. Settings. Audio. Let's turn this down to like 25. I've got no combat ambience volume. I think that one was overriding a bit. Let's turn it down. We'll leave the dialogue volume up, but the rest we'll just crank them down so they're not so noisy. Okay, so we have to go and we need to go up to the northeast. Sometimes you'll find these types of characters here. Not this particular one, but wandering the road like this. They're actually merchants. And you can actually stop one, for example, and decide to do a on-the-spot trade to get rid of garbage. Like gray, what they call gray loot. At this stage of the game, you're trying to collect everything and sell everything. Now, here's another one. Obvious. We'll get rid of this guy here. Okay. You're going to find two types of places to loot. This is an abandoned camp, so when you loot everything, there's no criminal act. So you can see there's stuff in here. And no, we cannot pick up the mouse. I wish we could. Now, here's another one. This comes right from the Skyrim game, and any of all the previous standalone games. Read all the frickin' bookshelves. Even if it takes a bit of time, you have lots of them, because they will inadvertently level, well, not inadvertently, but you have a chance of leveling skills. So you want that. So always read the books. You don't actually have to read the book. You just have to open the bookshelf and see the book and then close it again. So we want our little dungeon, which I think is over there. Here's our little catacombs. Now every time you come into the zone or whatever in this area, it doesn't really matter what it is. These things have a tendency to reset. And you can see I got another design, I got lockpicks, got raw materials. So it's always important to actually loot those things. So what do we have in here? Well, there's a person in here. Okay, puzzle time. We need to open that door, and we have this. We need to know what to actually hit. And the answer is right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to look for observation number 1, which is clear moon, clear planet. So we're looking for that one. Okay, that's one. Then we're looking for new moon, new planet. Not that one. This one. Then we're looking for full moon, full planet. That's probably over here, this one. Yep. And then last but least, if you look at the bottom, it's now moon planet, and it's this one.
Barrier is down.
There you go.
But before we proceed, I need to speak with you.
Really?
When we entered the temple, that skeleton made it sound as though Aurelian was in grave danger. I won't let vague threats keep us from the Dominion relies on Aurelian. Thank you.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Again, since I've been doing this quest several times, I already know it. Let's find out what he's talking about. Oh, he's occupied at the moment.
Still don't listen. Perhaps you need a few alterations. Why, never mind that.
Leave Aurelian for now. We have to disrupt
Okay.
the summoning ritual. I'll destroy the boat. It'll take a moment to weaken the circle. Keep the undead away from me.
Oh no. That's one. That's two. Let's go over here to the third one. You can see him on the map too, the big white icons. Oh, one with loot. I'll take you. And last but least,
One last circle. We can do this. We must do this.
she acts like she's tired.
Help my master. I'm right behind you.
Why can't I have a purple frog? Okay.
Stay back.
Oops.
Hold on. Get out of my body now. Silence. None command Aldo.
You know, this kind of reminds me of a Stargate episode where the guy's in the guy's minds. I'll take the gem. Let's find out. Let's not step on those because they hurt. But we do have those ones. We have this idiot.
Some more over here. Nope. How about over here? Yep. Ow. Not fast enough. Let's see.
Uldor, I command you by the tears of the two moons, return to your prison. Ah! That won't hold me for long. You're Gathrin's ally, yes? Please disable these traps so she can make it to us safely.
There we go. Talk to him. Now here we come one of those moral decisions you have to make.
The Mons? These gems focus the centipede. No, we must enter the...
Master, I know what you're planning. Aurelian's plan is... Aurelian, please.
See, remember I told you about happy smile face type thing? This is another type. The lines in red are, if you pick whatever and you decide later you don't like it, you have to redo this whole quest. So...
We should hurry. Uldor won't be trapped for long. That's madness. I've experienced... Then we should waste no...
You can't do this, Master.
So I made the moral decision to shave the girl and kill the guy.
It's far stronger than it knows.
Oh, some more. Don't think there was any over here, no.
You! I won't wear a poisoned outfit. I've reconsidered what our combined power can do, Uldor. I willingly give myself over. I knew such power would tempt you. Very well.
What his asking is going to do is,
Place the tears of the two moons in the...
There we go.
Wretched fool! I'll turn your friend to ash. I won't be mocked with my soiled attire.
luckily it doesn't take long to actually activate these things, so you're not going to get caught in those traps.
Leave this tomb alive.
There we go.
You worthless rag! This tomb can't hold me forever. Go quickly. I feel Uldor.
There we go. He's now trapped in there with Uldor forever and ever, ever.
It's done, isn't it? Forgive me. I'll ensure the mornings no good comes from dwelling. Forgive me. There you go.
So now we're level 5. We should be able to start the crafting certification crap if we wanted to. So now everything around here is non-lethal. The skeletons are gone, blah blah blah. You can see that. Remember, this is all really a starting zone to get you more or less familiar with everything. So there's something over there, dark knowledge. And if we look at our thing, yeah, dark knowledge, storm on horizon. We're supposed to go down there. Okay. Let's do our thing here. So achieve, take that. We have 4 points because we hit 5. When you hit like 5, 10, 15, 20, that sort of thing, things happen. So bow. Let's change our snipe shot to... debate. We'll do that one. Nah, I don't feel like morphing. I think I might just save the points. Yeah, we'll do that on Imperial skills. Okay. Whoops, why are we walking? Let's ride. Now, we can do the crafting certification stuff, and another thing we can do now is go get a companion. Now, there's a number of companions to choose from. The easiest one to grab and the least complainer of companions is Ember. No, I didn't intend to go this direction. I was trying to go to that direction. Waste on there. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. So Ember, if we go to U and we go to collectibles and we go to allies and we go to companions, there is Ember. If we say so, now in our quest we have High Isle, Tower of Trouble. So if we go like this and we go like this and we go to High Isle, that's right here. And we happen to have a way shrine here. She's pretty straightforward to do. And interesting thing about companions is that if you've leveled them on one character, they stayed leveled for other characters. And I am not going to deal with you.
Could use your help.
We want to leave town because we need to go to the corner of the zone there. so we have to go this way. And we can get this sky shard that's over there. No chest over there. Okay. Cruise on over to that side so that we can climb back up and out. Now you can see there's a book up there, dead ahead. We're not going to do the books just yet. I forgot we should have activated the Mage and Fighters Guild stuff. The way the Mage Guild raises level on that skill line is by books. But we're going to go get our companion first. So she's there putzing around. You can see the icon, the black icon on the thing. You can hear her now. There she is.
Get back here, you stupid thing!
I hope you don't mind me saying. I needed to hold still. Mostly they serve to keep the spell exactly. The name? This is Tordrea. All you have to do is mostly trying to keep
Okay, so we need up here. Here's one of them.
Here we are. I'm going to cast a... That's one ward restored. Let's go fix the next one. It's in the glade just west of here.
Aha, large sack. No. This is where you get a lot of provisioning stuff. Sacks, barrels, that sort of thing. So I need to go over there. Nuisances. Okay, let's see. We need to find, oh yeah, right, it's over here in the swamp.
Here we are. I'll make sure nothing... Oh, you're a natural. Maybe you should have been Magister Iren's apprentice.
Okay, so now we need, I'm gonna go get the shard. It's nearby. Except for these pesky wolves. Oops, we have to go higher up. This is what I hate about this, is jumping sucks. Yeah, there we are. 1 skill point. Now there's kind of a dungeon, more like just a cave. There we go. This is what I mean by runestones. They have their own little glow to them, so they're not hard to spot. There's another one.
This
I think
is
it's
the
3 of
last
them.
one. Let's get this over with. That's all the wards. Let's talk outside. I need to figure out what to do next.
Yes, maybe she shouldn't have transformed everyone into creatures.
Ugh, stupid moats. I know my rogue spell. I'm not sure. Yes. See if you can find anything.
Okay, we
in
go to the
power of
tower.
that moat. I'll meet you there and start on the quest. This is ridiculous. I knew the magic evil should never have taken it a minute. Relax, you Gutman. I'm working on it.
You better work fast, because we're not just stuck here in... What the...
Whoops.
All right. That was a little funny.
There are 2 types of books. One with a regular glow like that one, and one with more of a purpley glow. It's the purpley glow books that have the raises the mage. Of course, since nothing is bound down in here, rob it blind. So that purple book, for example, over there. Right here. Tower full of trouble, please. Thank you. Okay, Ember.
Lemire, did you find anything useful? I finished the traps. Oh, the traps are here. Good luck setting up the traps. I'll meet you by the livestock pens when you're finished.
Okay, so we need traps, and they're over here. So 4 white guys, and there it goes. There's 1 over here. Here it is. I think 1 by the bridge over here. Oh, you. Yeah, there it is. here somewhere. Ah, there it is. And we need one more over down there. Okay, let's see what she's done over there. Livestock shed. Oh, that way.
All right, let's get you two back. You're back. I made something. Normally I wouldn't bother. Here, just look. Well, they're still. I wasn't trying. Well,
Okay, so we have to reverse a bunch of things here. So let's go over here. And we need to find... Ah, there they are. And the other one went in this direction. Somewhere. Ah, there we are. Okay. Now we need to find. Remember that girl, that lady got turned into a big critter in front of the tower? Yeah. We've got to undo that one now. There it is. Right there. Gonna run around like a turkey. Gonna run around like a turkey. And then she'll be on the bridge. Tired.
Was I just a guar? This is all Ella's fault.
Okay.
I assume he'll dress us back to her charming self. I've run into a problem. I have good news because it matches the once we find. Not sure. It wasn't a necessity.
Okay.
Follow me. The library is downstairs.
Yes.
Give me just a moment to pick the lock. All right, let's get in and out as quick as we can. I don't sense anything.
Okay.
Maybe the old man was bluffing.
So, some more looting here.
Fish biscuits.
Small chest, yeah.
This spell is specifically targeting me. I'll figure out a way down. You just focus on getting the book.
Alright, book freed.
That's it. You got it. Now, let's get out of here before I set off something else.
Not quite. I want to visit all the bookshelves in here. You can kill the Hollow Sentinel if you really wish to. No point in it, though.
Magister Erin really didn't want me getting in there, huh? I have to
Okay.
admire the dedication. I didn't know the old man. Let me. The counterspell. The old ritual circle is a place of power. Maybe, if luck is with. The ritual circle is just up the hill. I'll meet you there.
Yes, near the dungeon cave. It's above it. So we need to go this direction. We have to go up there.
I'm here.
You're not going to let us up that way, are you?
There's 3 around the place. I'm here. First, we need to set the ritual flame. There's 3 around the place.
Oh, here we are. Now, there's also, oh, her. We have to kill her.
Light the 3 ritual flames here. I'll get the ones on the altar.
Disturb not my rest, foul creatures.
Here you go. So this one. And this one. And a peek around the corner to see if the chest is there. It is not there. Get the next one. Ta-da.
Almost there. It's done. The spell is set. Follow me. We should be able to see it materialize.
Let's see if she did a good job.
Any second now.
I refuse to work under these conditions. I was turned into a guar. A guar!
Of course, full dresser. I promise to address the situation.
See that you do.
Fulgressa sold me out, didn't she?
Well, let me speak to your associate first, Ember. So, you were witness to the... I don't know what I see. I don't mean to... Just... Exactly.
Okay, here we go here.
Let's talk while Magister Erin collects his thoughts. I thought Magister Erin...
Well, I think it's Ember the Sword. Magister Erin, I'm grateful for your teachings and your patience. But I think it's time for me to move on.
The world is an excellent teacher for one of your talents, Ember. Would you write me occasionally?
I should go pack my things. And say goodbye to Holdressa. Not a chance.
Okay, so now when we go Q, and we need to add her into the slots here. So you and Ember, and we'll just put Ember here at the bottom. Come on over, Ember. There we go. Now if we look at Ember,
What's going on?
she's already maxed out on combat. That shares across characters. But what doesn't share across characters is rapport. And for her, it is magic related stuff, especially finding a runestone. You'll see. And when you get further along this bar, she'll pop up with extra quests for to do things. And then, in theory, when you get it all the way to max, and you do all the quests she has, and blah blah blah, you end up with a overall skill that she has. And as far as equipment goes, she has a tendency to be a staff wielder. She tends to be like a sorcerer. But you can change these guys around. I mean, I could give her a bow, for example, and different armor, and she could be a fighter, right? But now we have a companion. And this will help a lot when we're doing dungeons and stuff. So let's flash back to our hotel room, aka the inn. Down the stairs. Now, since I did all my dailies today, and I did it on several level 50s, my CP went up by a few points. So if we go into here, it's one more crafting point I can spend. Okay, now we need to get back to the roost again.
I have been expecting you.
So we have this, there's these over here, this over there, this over there. And we're supposed to go down to here, storm the horizon. So let's go to the beach. It's a good time to go surfing. Not that you can actually surf in this game. There we go, the beach. So we need to go... Okay, when you see a bunch of barrels like this, usually only one of them is lootable. Skeevers are... they're like the rat of the game. So, somewhere around here. Oh, way up the coast. Okay, so we have a ways to go yet. There's a possibility of a treasure chest. We can check for one, see if it's there. Nope, not in this one. Not on that one.
Revelations await.
Hmm. A little dearth of treasure chests. Lots of barrels and stuff, but not treasure chests. Okay.
Can any of you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Hold on.
Bunch of Marines got lost.
Good luck.
Okay, so we need to get um, some sort of goop tentacle, yeah. And the way we get tentacles is to shoot the gar. Okay. There's our first candidate for the goo.
Who are you? We taste good.
Okay. Need another gar. Need another soldier. Around the corner, possibly? Yep.
I lost a lot of friends. I saw this. Hope they appreciate.
Ah, treasure chest. Simple. Okay. Ooh, no, broke a pick. Our legerdemain scale will go up a little bit. Okay, so we need one more. It's up there. Ooh, another chest. Doesn't matter what order you do the pins in. They're not order specific. Ooh. Possibly a good item. Nope. Okay, so we need this guy.
Lycifra, she's alive. Lieutenant Gell.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Cast adrift. Go to the cave. Cave being... Where are you, cave? Shattered Souls. Temple of Two Moons Dance. Temple of Dark Moon. Cave is kind of that way. New.
Don't mess with a street kid.
That's right. Ah, there's our cave. See what we got here. So these purple symbols here, they usually tell you that's a thieves' trove. But as you can see, that one, there was nothing there. Spiders, water. I kind of wish that when you pick up a water skin like that, it was quicker. It seems you spend too much time picking those things up.
Turns out my squad. What do you mean? There's some. We need to combine. Wait.
Okay, so they want me to go down to a boat, I think. Yep. This is where I've got caught shooting innocents because at first I thought I was killing something over there, and then I accidentally shot one of the Marines.
You want to slick our sea viper, the hurricane? Oh, and I'm sure. Barn. Captain Jimala uses it to pride of the showman. Captain Jimala took over.
Okay, what we got here? Sergeant Ferron.
These aren't to me. They'll share that old sea cap. What Dominion Marines can? Federalist is the best scrounger in the regiment. Suit yourself. Miss Dallas is good with a mallet. All right. What else? Onglon is out. Now that your way. All right.
I'll leave them there. I can handle all this stuff. That's just fine. I prefer doing it myself. So then we have these guys.
This is so much better than reading.
Let's see. Somewhere around here is going to be... Nah, not harpies. We don't want that. Not bugs. Mm-hmm. Oh, good. Another level. Where's our... I know their patch stuff is around here somewhere. No, I didn't mean to do the water flask. I was going to do the sack. Oh, another chest. An intermediate. Yeah.
Make sure there aren't any traps.
Where is that? Oops. So let's see, runestone. There you go. See, rapport from
I can't wait
Ember.
to see what you're going to do with that.
Oh, there's a stone over there. Ah, there's our steering wheel. Now, cast adrift. Patch the forward leak, patch halfway. Okay, so we just need to patch the ship now. Because they have red, we're going to shoot them. You ever notice all the ships have really tall masts and they're kind of built weird? And by the way, you know you can actually take ship to in the middle of zones that don't have water. Yeah. Okay. So we need to go in here. If they're white, that's where you want to go. If they're black, that's where you don't want to go. Because then you're going kind of, okay, here's one of our leaks. Another leak somewhere around here, I think. Yep, there it is. Oh, I suppose better do the leveling thing here. What do we got? Oh, fuck, if we didn't use the... Need to remember to do that. Let's put on the quick bar. We'll put that at the top. Okay. So use the bound one up first. What else was I missing out on? Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I got a container there. Your first 2 rings. There you go. And we had a better bow. And we did have some other stuff. Girdle the trainee, sash the trainee. That's heavy. See, iron gauntlets of hell. That's heavy. Rawhide boots of stamina. Let's take that one. Learn that, learn that. Since we need like 3 heavies to start heavy off. We'll do the girdle. We'll do the gauntlets. Okay. Let's go the other direction.
That was fast. I said something you'll want to.
Talk to the prowler captain. Where is he? Oh, he's on board. He's up there.
Due to your efforts, before the sea viper.
Make sure you check the hull for holes.
Oh, here.
The sea vipers are servers. Yes, devour me.
Well, it looks like we have to go find some sort of hurricane maker. And that is in that direction. There we go. Nope, can't go that side. Let's go around to the other side. Yeah, there we go. Okay. How do you do this again? We have to do the other lodestone first. Oh wait, maybe we have to kill the sea vipers first. Uh, wow, a lot of skulls. Holy moly. Quite messy. Okay. Can't get out there. Let's go back to the other end. I know I have to break those things at the end of each end of the ship, but so I need a lodestone. So I need some pirates. Okay. Oh, in the chest. Ooh, an advanced. This is one you don't want to make mistakes on. That lead sweet kind of song, that's actually for scrying. One of the most pain-ass thing in the game. Not the actual item. No, I mean the process is annoying. So let's go and now do this. Yeah, there we go.
Those sea vipers are insane!
Go do the other one. And go up to here and do the other guy.
They won't kill me today.
Okay, it's back to the prowler, and I don't know what direction that is in. That way, so more like that. Wow, now it's nice and sunny out. Mm-hmm.
I've been waiting to try this spell out.
Yeah, you're way too short. Okay, so H, we want to cross the water a little quicker. I have done very little of the fishing stuff. Just a couple of times to do an achievement. Okay. There she is up there.
and work there. Then we'll finish repairing.
Really don't need that shield, but got a level.
More wood for the cook fires, Captain.
Okay, I'll take that. I have 5 points to spread. Okay, so what do we got here? Bow? No. Ledger Domain? No. What we want is actually get the Ledger Domain 2 so we can actually unlock, no, 3, so we can unlock Trafficker. Now we can change this a little bit. This one. Okay, what else we got here? Imperial skills? No. Siphoning. Yeah, we can take a passive. I'll leave the rest for the moment. Okay, so Mistral is up here. We still need to do this, and we want to get these 2 stones.
We clear the wreckage away soon, Captain.
Yeah, right. You're not going to clear the wreckage away. This ship will be here forever.
Your chance for untold prosperity comes with the
There, up here's a stone somewhere.
I'm quite busy, can't you see?
Ah, there we are. Yeah, right down there. There are a couple of spots in the game where the stone is on a little pinnacle of rock and you have to get above it and jump down to it. This is one you can go around, but I know one where there's a waterfall and it's on a stone pillar in front. So you have to go through the waterfall top and very carefully jump down, and usually you miss, and then you have to climb all the way back up and around again. Okay, what's this?
I can't believe this is happening. This is horrible. I want to the spirit. I am uncertain. The great when the wind goddess.
Okay, this is like a mini-me one. Oops, need to talk to this guy.
Been a Kwama master for ever try. They always get go if they.
Okay.
Let's go.
Where is my... Oh, there's too many people here again. Oh, there's my spirit. Luckily, she goes clockwise, and it's these guys here. No, you don't have to shoot the little guys. Not needed. They get turned into goodies. Good guys. You're just after the one really big one that's thing. Last but least, not quite. There you go, there's 3. There you go. One short and simple quest. Go back up here. We need to talk to someone outside. Up here somewhere. There he is.
Praise it, Frey. The Kwama will soon learn.
Oh, we don't need the damn axe. Okay, so we need to go. We got the shard. A little pocket quest over here. Ooh, bow increased to 10. Can I do anything with that? No. Like a Morth volley, but we want accuracy. This is why you kind of save points sometimes, that you don't spend them all at once. Whoops, broke lockpick. Ooh, a new bow. Okay, what did we get? Yeah, why not? Let's shoot flames. Okay, alligators. Vogel's hunting camp. I don't see a quest giver or anything around here. They would show up on my map as a little yellow exclamation marks. Whoa. You?
Nicely done.
Treasure chest. There's our thing. It's upstairs on that. But in order to get up there, we have to go all the way around. Because you need to go over that bridge over there.
Chests like that can be misleading, either for jewels
Someone
or
actually
for
picked the
local
lock on that
advantage.
chest and didn't take all the stuff. Yeah, our friend Razum Dazum, he's back again to tell us that politics are now a thing of the past. Not really. Oh, did we get that yet? No, we missed that. Whoops. It's the third part of that thing. We missed the part. Let's go get that final item. Right up there. Somewhere.
Don't believe her lies.
Find the ruined shrine. Dark Knowledge Ruined Shrine is over there.
Beza Joe will find this fabled brush. Pain lies ahead. Turn back, master.
This one does not understand. A simple answer to unasked questions. It's a short Well, such that's her.
Okay.
It's in spirit. Don't listen to these What? Then that is a
So this is your choice here. You either give the books to this person, and Sahara Darrow gets in trouble with doing it, and you burn the books, and everyone's not so happy. Well, the ghost is happy. She's not happy. It's one of those things. So you go like this, walk away without burning the books. I think I'll burn the books. Ignore the pain, burn the books. Burn the books.
Master, no. The flames burn us. It hurts. It hurts.
Ah. Then we go back to the ghost. Are you certain?
I'm certain.
And we get a reward. And we get another level. Woo. Okay, so what do we get? I think I'll take a leatherworking satchel. We'll take 8 in stamina. And I don't think there's anything in here or here. Bow. We still need another heavy piece of armor. I don't think I got that. Well, we have a new girdle training. Improve that slightly. We can do that. Let's see. We don't want the axe. Ooh. That is good. Purples for companions are hard to come by. We go to companion menu and we go to equipment and we go to armor and we will improve her armor a little bit. On guild vendors, that sort of thing is much sought after. What do we have here? Rob. These guys. Ooh, what's this? Oh, I never seen that quest here on this island. I must have missed it last time. Okay. But we can go now back and visit, what's his face, and deal with politics. Now that we got the satisfied the ghost and got rid of the crap in the books. So let's go wiggle our way over. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. There we go. Up here, up here, and up here. Okay, we got the Mystical Way Shrine. Now we need Razum Dazum. He's around here somewhere. I think he's down around here. Here he is.
This one has heard the report. Clearly, you are meant to keep your wits about you, my man.
Keep my wits.
Cannot this without Mistros. The high, he is the voice. Razumdar is just.
Okay, so we need to talk to someone, and that is in here, in the bank. See, I told you, diplomacy. Bow increase to 12. Siphoning 11.
Is the Sylvanar blind? Every Lord can take them all. Why those not as long?
Shows at Glanumbra, a real, live dog.
We'll go into the Chancery. There's our Sylvanar. Let's talk to him.
Well, pardon, friend. The Dominion, most then perhaps, indeed, exactly.
Okay.
It's hard to keep. Look around.
We upheld by all we people.
Wow. The hidden bank vault. Another book. Outdated. Yeah, I remember there's something up here I need to look at.
I'll be at this a while.
And I don't plan to be. This character's technically down the road of thievery, but not yet. We'll get to a little bit of a trick to raise ledger domain quickly and fairly easily. But places like this where there's only one person up there and there's all those shit, that it's a good place to rob. Here's another one. Rats in the crops. How about this one? Increased bandit activity. Oh, let's talk to him again.
Any luck, secure? And there's little. I can't. It's a name. A soon. A fresh. She sustains me.
Okay, no one wants to give up their copies of the treaty. Something's going on. Let us find out. So they want us to blab to a person in the next building over. This one. No, down there.
You think this one drinks on it? Echo. Someone needs the pragmatist in this one.
It is safely caged.
Oh, I have to break into a place. So, private quarters. So all the way up here, and that's where our stone is too. So.
Kenarthi's roost and the Dominion. Together, we'll achieve unity.
So let's do our stone first. I think it's behind the building on this one. I don't think it's in the building. Yeah, there it is. Okay, now we need to go in the building. This one puzzled me a bit when I first did this one. So you have to go up here and you talk to this guy.
Are you none of your
business. We go like this. And then there's a bunch of stuff downstairs. Here, we borrow the blank paper, forge a letter. And here, there's something with a drink.
What? She wants to meet me. Now, out of my way.
So there were two ways to get in. One was to get him drunk, and the other was to forge a document. Okie dokie. So we need to go outside. This where indicators on the map don't show height. You could be right on the icon, but it's actually one level up or one level down or whatever. Okay, so we got that. Then we need to go. No, that's the backyard. We need to go out. Ah, you're right. I keep forgetting. There's a. In theater, this has a term when you have this blind side to an opening like that. I actually got bonus marks in school for creating that in my diorama. Okay, so. Oh, no, this way. I think we have to talk to person on bridge again. Yeah, here he is, hiding out on the bridge.
The spring in your step, the sooner. At a quick run.
So I need to talk to her again. Except where is she? Oh, now she's in that building. Okay. Up the other stairs. Not to shock everyone, but there's a dead body in this house. See?
Time for you to leave.
No! No!
You found him like this? None.
Okay. She's a little upset at the moment. No, we're not finding us. Pearls of diplomacy. Talk to Herania, and that is in the vault.
Not again. Dead. How old? My God. Of course. On my death.
The Sylvan are murdered? These treacherous Khajiit have plotted with the Maormer to slay our noble envoy.
Boy, sounds like a Republican. The Democrats conspired with the Alteza to do this and this. And, oh, man. You swear that world real politics isn't leaked into a game, but it has. Let's see. We need to go up here, and we're going to listen in on something. Yeah, I think it was over here. Hiding spot.
No one here. Perfect. As good a place as any. If that clerk has any sense, he'll find it.
Well, I ain't the clerk, and I found it. Okay, we need to investigate the pocket here. Where is that? Oh, down there. Okay. Here's the entrance. Up here. Okie dokie. Okay, onto a ship.
Get off my ship before I throw you. And I need a new rigging and a serving wrench. Too bad for... Oh, that's a serving.
There you go. Bribes, they always work. That's good.
Cause trouble.
Oh, it'll cause lots of trouble.
What's your step, ground walker?
Here it is, loose hatch.
Don't cause trouble.
Wait till I get to the point where if this guy continues as a Nightblade, we'll get him into the Assassin's Guild. And they will perform gruesome acts of violence.
So much to do.
So little time. There he is, around the corner here. No, here.
Only the finest wares here.
Killing the Sylvanar was the Marmor plan. This is
Talk to the green lady. Where is she? Oh, she is back in the vault, I think. Nope. She's in this one. Oops. Let's try that again.
our friends. They
The
must
killer will share the... No poison in all... You're blind to it.
Okay. Woo! Let's follow the red trail.
Or so they say.
Whoa! It's okay. Not fatal. Should have gone around the corner, but I didn't do that. Like I landed in water and didn't go splat.
covered my tracks. Ulund, I've heard enough. His orders. Had to follow his orders. You did what you had to. As did I.
Ooh. This is a robbable house, so we will rob it. Some of these houses you will not be able to get back into once you complete them. So if it's a chance to rob them blind and there's no one in there, you might as well do it. Okay, we gotta go all the way back up again. Here we go.
Ah, the errant... My what? Oh, you're lying. The tempest is coming. You cannot stop it.
This is madness. There has been enough death in this city. And soon, his heart.
Stop! All of you!
This madness ends now.
Alright, so I have to go all the way back over here. Find this guy. I think he's upstairs. If I remember correctly. No! I've done this before. Annoying. Meant to target Yolundo and get the door.
Mercy, please, I do. By all the gods, I do. Mercy, I do.
Move. I'll keep him alive for a time. He won't.
Sure, why not?
No! God's mercy! Stay back!
The gods can't hear you. Scream louder.
It's one of those moral things.
Again.
Last time I let him live. This time I let him die. Okay, so I have to talk to, what's her face? I think she's downstairs. No. Outside. Alright, there she is.
Where is former ambassador? Another, I fear. I signed a new...
Another level.
Hey, slowballs. You, yes, you, the Malmer attack.
Okay. Okay. Let's see, dagger, pulse of the training, girl of the training. There's this Queen's one. High Jack Magica, Queen's own Curse. Yeah, we'll take that. So now we have the skill line for heavy armor. And we'll take Resolve, Constitution. Okay, we have rewards. We'll take the Prophet's Bow, claim. Take that. And in bow, not yet. Imperial skills, not yet. Leisure Domain, of course, not yet. Okay, inventory. Let's have a look. Prophet's Bow. The thing is, this does oblivion damage, which is pretty good. So now we have that. And I thought I saw a... Yeah, I did. Okay. Map. Where are we? Okay, we're on the tail end of this. So now we need to go and do the little bit of invasion stuff.
Easy to get lost in a place like this. I think that's one of my favorite parts about cities.
I'm rather busy right now.
Here we go.
You there? The Huh. I'll coordinate.
Okay, so what do we got here?
Snakes. Giant snakes coming from the sea.
We can't let those I so great. No. Elder.
Okay. J. Direct survivors to safety. Oh, there's another survivor technically over here.
Those Malma pirates. Sea Viper. No. The Marine Viper.
Okay, any more?
What are you doing here? You feel that? I sent one. I'll hold the gate. If you think you'll have need for a wizard, then let's fillet.
Those are one of the plot spots where you could choose which type of companion you want. Like assistant for this.
Oh yeah, that felt good.
I thought I was done for.
I think there's something up here. Yeah.
Hey. Hunting sea. Whoever
On
wrote
your
these.
path. Get back to Mistral when you can.
Okay.
We're dangerous. Huh?
Oh, that building. Here we go.
Oh. Mistel.
Oh well. Dead as a doornail. Let's see, you. Okay. Oh, that's freaky. See, no nothing in here. Come down to here.
This is going to be fun.
Okay. Ah, right, over here. Scaredy cat.
Eringen hedis back. I was see our day. What?
So we need to enter the wind tunnel, which is, I think, in one of these houses. Yeah, right there. Talk to him.
These totems seem to indeed. You clear exact completely.
Mhm.
Phenomenal. No, I can't. Listen.
Okay, so I have a bunch of those to do. Let's wander around the cave here. It's not that you can just walk around these. But since it's part of the quest, we gotta do them. Okay, here's one of those things where individual barrels. Except for the top row. A lot of times on these cases, the top row you can't pick anything. Yes, there's one exception that really overload your loot. Don't bother with picking up weapons. They're all going to be white, gray loot that you just sell off or get rid of. Can't steal those fishes. Let's do this. Can we loot this?
The wizard seems...
Is it over?
Okay. So we got 3 out of 5. Let's see. Habit's making me shoot those barrage of arrows. They don't do much because by the time they land, the person you're targeting is already out of range. No. There's sometimes where NPCs just get in the way. Okay, that is those ones. Oh, there's a boy here. Ugh, gotta stop doing that. Okay, there's nothing going to be up there. It's all going to be down the water this way. And this way. Okay, so this last one.
This is Ilsen, speaking directly to your mind. Find my Psijic projection near the tunnel exit. I know how to stop the Marma. I know what they're planning. The creature. Ah, it will shape. You'll have.
Okay. Here we go.
I wish Nostelle could have seen that thing.
This way. And some sort of horn over here. They're killing all the snakes. One more to do.
Don't mess with the street kid.
See what I mean by the game scaling? This opponent wasn't that tough because it was scaled to you.
Children of the sea, your bonds cannot hold the tempest.
Quickly, come! You must leave this place. Follow me.
And where are you going? Whee!
My friend, the Maumar are fled. If Raz had known them, of course, astonishing. Oh, Raz, very tall elves.
Oh, level 10. Now technically I can take the boat right now, but there is one other quest here that we have still. And that's the Moon Sugar Medicament. Well, find Hazrick's Hollow. So right there.
Maybe we should invest in some lightning rods.
So let us go back this way. And we want, okay, in here, right there. So effectively across the thing over there. So let's go and whee! And we are going to swim across. There it is, over there. Do our level thing. Yeah. Fine. Oh yeah, we don't have a Muda whatever thing yet. 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, we'll take that. And then bow. This is the one I've been waiting for. Scatter shot. Replace that. Thank you. And heavy armor. No. Imperial skills. Yes. We'll take Imperial metal. Bow. Was there any? Nope. Yeah, okay. And you, Zula.
Have you seen Gary? Sulana. Yes. Sulana. It fires. Gary hasn't learned. He hurt his back.
Okay, so yeah, okay, so we have to go in here. So the symbol you're now seeing, what looks like a little mountain, is actually what's called a public dungeon. That. Okay, so that's where he is. This is not a very big public dungeon as public dungeons go. This is where I hate the jump. That's why I want that shot. It's got that kickback thing where you can knock them back out of your face. Okay, and C. Aha.
Begone, bandit. Mother Cupid. I saw to it. Then when?
But I will steal your corn after I untie you.
And in your death.
Whoops, didn't mean to take a great sword. I was looking for the chest. It's a waste of time. Well, a waste of bag space, actually. Okay, so we go into here. See if there's anything worth looting. Kara.
I understand. Did you see that one's new bow? You don't have the will for this, but I do. Come.
Now is the time.
Okay.
Want to die?
Okay, so what do we got here?
Mother will take this.
There we go. Okay, so I think this is the last quest for the island. It should be complete. That happens occasionally.
Big mistake.
We'll increase to 15. That's nice. Wow, we're almost at level 11. Okay, so we have to go this way. Oops, oops. Almost missed her. There it is.
What have you? And you will have it. I know. Tenkari agir tragigezeri.
Ooh, another one. That was a quick level. I think that experience scroll is doing us good.
Could not.
I did what I knew to be right, to restore our family's honor.
Now, as I put equipment on and stuff, you see these stars showing up here.
Do you understand?
The more stars, the better equipped you are.
Beneath the 2 moons, as you've taught me.
Then we must complete your training.
So we're not bad. We're at a 2 out of 4. Heavy, light, Imperial, no. We'll hold on. Okay, so we should be able now to go to I think I can get over here. What we're after is to get to that boat. Because we're basically done this zone. We're done the starter zone. Yeah, there we go. Okay, right here. Jima! So you now completed the starting zone and all the stuff related, and now you'll jump into a mainstay zone. In our case, it's Arden. We'll talk to her.
The Prowler is headed to all chests. Aye, the Prowler.
So we'll take the skiff to the Prowler. Prowler will sail. We'll wake up. All our laundry will be clean.
There you are. Do not panic. Only you can see me. There you are, Vestige. We must listen well. I awoke upon it.
Okay. Harborage. We could now actually start the next step in the Harborage stuff. So we're in Volkhel. Let me show you on the MIG map. We're down here at the bottom of Arden. So Arden is right here. Okay. Now Harborage is over here. Let's just walk a stop there. What we need to do here is, I think I better get this done now. We need to visit the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild, and I think there's a bar that we need to go to for Undaunted. So where is the Undaunted bar? I think it could be a Maria Kiss, but what we need is Mages Guild, and since we're climbing up the path here, we need the fighters. Oh, both of them over there. So we could stop off at the manor and get the shard. But we don't want to collect any of the books yet. So we got the Way Shrine. And we will wiggle our way over to down here, ignoring any quests that get thrown in our face because we don't want to do them just yet. There we go. So we need Mage's Guild. Now I can't remember if it was on the outside. No, it's on the inside. Some of these guys have a mage standing by the door and you just talk to him, or some have, remember, bookshelves.
A fascinating application of the technique.
Let's see, where would he be?
If you want to join the Mages Guild, please.
I have to see the Magister. Okay,
What do you want? The system of inter-evocative hermetic
If you came
harmonic
for crafting
resonance we still use
certification, I
today
can
was
assist
developed during the construction of the Crystal Tower.
You must be here to learn.
we're not going to do that quite yet. We need to find the Magister. Is that her over here?
Stars above, more
No.
Welcome. Are you
Ah.
here? Yes, of course. Always, we're book hunters. We provide training in unique spells. Banus Galarian, we are neutral. Excellent. You are now...
Here you can see the third law of arcane paradynamics.
So now we have the Mages
Do
Guild.
not treat these concepts lightly.
It'll show up here eventually. Now when we read a book, we'll get a point, or 5 points or so for reading a book. Now we need to do the Fighters Guild, so that is up here and in here.
Did you come here for crafting cert? You here for crafting certificate? They're daily?
Okay, so
Next time I'm in the field. Welcome to our hall. The fight. Excellent. Right. Our new guild. Ah. Then let me be the first one.
okay, so now, oh, we're still waiting for him to pop.
Comrade, a word.
Okay, yes.
Well met, comrade. Report to... She's running... No.
So that basically is a super quest. It's a whole chain. J. So whenever you get one of these things, it looks like a...
Guild rule. You can't run, you can't keep up.
Yeah.
Those that can't keep up get left behind.
So what we want is we not now, okay, see there's a book down there in that one building over here. Now this particular companion I'm on likes books. See, reading a bookshelf got me a skill line and another point on it. So we look around there. So here we are, the purpley book. 5 points on Mage's Guild. I can force that actually. I remember now how to do it. If I go settings, add-ons, and I go Lua extended and they say reload UI, it should force the that screen to show the guilds for fighter and that. Now let's look. There you go. Mage's Guild. See? We've gotten 10 points so far in it. Now, Those two initial skills, intimidating and persuasive, you really need them. So right away spend the points in them and get them. Now we're going to go to the Harborage and continue our thing over there. I think it's going to be rescuing Ellis, the female fighter. Now I thought around here, I can't remember which one it is. Let's check the Salted Wings Tavern for what we're looking for. I think, oops, get off here, is the Undaunted. Let's go find it. Here we are. So you find an inns spread around. Oh, come on. Undaunted groups. And what you want to do is just talk to them, like so.
Greetings.
Yeah. I want to be an Undaunted. I'm unafraid of anything.
We are experienced adventurers. This one. We are experienced. This one. We are out by the old relief.
Now, the funny thing about this, you think, oh, I have to go and complete the cells, the one they want us to go to. So if we look at this, it says one of the Undaunted, and it wants us to go to enter the banishment cells. Ooh, literally, it's just enter the banishment cells. You don't have to do a damn thing, and you just leave right away, and that's all you have to do. Okay, so we need to go to the Harborage. Let's get on a mount.
Let's ride.
We can go all the way down here. Very stable mount. You don't bounce up and down too much on this one. One Harborage right here. These are solo to you, so you don't have to worry about getting interfered with people. Let's see which Harborage we get. I don't think we get the good one here. I think the Daggerfall one's the best one. So this one, we can loot that. We can loot that. Yes, we're cleaning house on the old man. And the funny thing is, we can't steal these fish unless... Yeah, he's blind. Right? He can't see you. But he still can catch you stealing the fish unless you crouch down. So let's talk to him.
Welcome to the Harborage, Vestige. Despite my indeed of a soul my mind, Vestige.
So he's going to give us a tutorial lesson on what the hell happened and what he screwed up. And Mini Marco is a really pain in the butt. So here we are.
Follow me, Vestige, and learn of the events that precipitated our current crisis.
Yes, our current crisis. You're power greedy.
My part in the story began when I awoke on the steps of the Abbey of the Moth Priests, with no memory of my prior life. The Moth Priests took pity upon me and brought me into their fold. I was weak in their death.
There's no way of speeding this up. All you can do is wait for him to come down and blah, 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 blah.
And devoted my life to their study.
And then talk to him every time he wants you to talk to him. Eventually you'll finish.
The scrolls allowed me to glimpse the very fabric of reality.
The very fabric.
Profound insight dimmed my vision.
That scroll right there. Here, let's go visit it. Ooh. Quite a big scroll. You would think there's a lot of printing on it. Now, where is it? Okay, so now he wants us to go and see all the people that caused everything. Go on, goodbye. And you can't rob a damn thing over here. See? Eh.
The first
Give me a meal.
companion
No,
was
can't do it.
Titanborn, daughter of
Give me a
Julius,
weapon. No,
a
can't do
righteous
it.
warrior in the service of the Emperor.
Give me some chemistry stuff. No, can't do it.
A powerful sorcerer and Grand Chancellor to the Imperial Elder Council. The Red Guard Swordmaster, Sai Sahan, leader of the Imperial Dragon Guard. The Imperial Emperor, Baron Aquilarius, who attempted to light the dragon fires and failed. And finally, Manamako, the traitor.
Now, if I give away a secret,
King of Worms, a powerful necromancer.
our prophet is the leader. He tried to light the dragon fire and failed. Woo. Talk to the prophet. Where's the prophet? Oh, yeah, there we are. Okay.
These were the 5 companions. Many marked by tradition only. Each of the 5 you've already met. Sai Sahan, the Ferns, you've already met Lyris. Nanamako, the traitor, the great enemy. Disaster.
Okay, now we get to look at what happens here. Hi, guys. Can I join you? Nope.
There it is. The Dragonfire Brazier. Manimako, you certain this will work?
It will work, my liege. The amuleted kings will rekindle the dragon fires and ensure your rightful place as emperor. You have my word.
Yeah, my
You
word.
better work, Manimako, or you'll find your neck at the business.
Mini-me.
of my axe.
My
That's
lord,
right.
I wonder if you'd muzzle your half-giant pet. She really is annoying.
Enough, both of you. We are here to ensure my lord's rightful claim to the Ruby Throne.
Abner, begin the ritual. I have a destiny to fulfill.
Oh no!
By
Power
the lighting of
greed.
the dragon
See?
fires, I claim my
I am
rightful
Trumpy.
lead.
I have a power thing I
By the
need to
fires of
complete.
creation, let me be reborn. By the will of Akatosh, I proclaim myself Dragonborn.
Oh no!
There
Oh
are
no!
cries. You are no heir to Alessia. You will pay for your sacrilege. The veil between Tamriel and Oblivion tears and splits asunder.
What's happening? The sky is opening up. This is bad. This is very bad. Ah!
See?
This isn't supposed to happen. What's the meaning of this? Manimako, what have you done?
Gullible fools! The veil between Oblivion and this world has been torn. My master, Murloc Bal, is free to claim Tamriel for his own.
Akatosh! Forgive me! Have mercy on our souls!
Where's our prophet? He's around here somewhere. There he is.
The ritual tore the veil. Akatosh, Manamako trick. Varen was lost. Found remains. When I discovered the truth is all. Long ago it was written, so long as the amulet of kings was borne by Alessia's heirs, Tamriel would be protected.
Da 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 da. And we get to see an anchor in action. There we go. Such precision. Come on, prophet.
Few will survive the ordeal, and those that do will be enslaved for all eternity. And so it falls to, as you say.
There we go. Now you know what's causing all the trouble in the world. Let's see. Nope, that backpack's empty. How about this one? Nope, still empty. This is, as I said, this is not the good harborage. You want the one with the soul stone.
And so it begins. And there is, we must grow. Lyris, Minamaka, forgive me.
See what I mean by getting gear? So we end up with a bunch of gear. So what did we end up with? Blues. Gloves of the trainee. No, that's not it. Prisoner's bow. Prophet bow. Problem with this is doing stuff we don't need it to do. Prisoner's breeches. Yeah, we can take that. Prisoner's hat. Yeah, we can take that. Sash, shoes of the trainee. No, we don't want that. Take that. We'll take that. Okay, so now what we can do, what I usually do is the rest of the stuff because they're useful for crafting. Get our birdie up.
Our featherless client.
Yeah. And see, we have like 20,000 gold too. So we just check here. Is there anything we can learn? Technically, all these, but we have to be 8 and 7 and 9. So they're useless to us at the moment. But we're at 379 and 480. So not worth putting in the vault. Not the food items. Recipes though. Morning bow, yeah, we can do that. Okay. Well, we could do a food buff. Let's see. Bitter tea, recovery. No, we don't need magic or recovery. Health recovery, sure, why not? 34 minutes of a drink. Okay. Now this is the annoying part about the whole harborage thing. I'll leave the harborage, I'll get a little bit of ways, and he'll come back to me. Oh, you got to return to the harborage. Blah blah blah. Again. There's no delay in it. It's like he thinks that all you can do is spend time in the harborage, but we don't want to do that. So we want to gain a few levels. Let's say at level 15 we might go back again.
The time is now.
See?
Seat me by the sea outside Boko Tower. Hurry.
No, we are not going to do that. What we are going to do is find... Okay, so you can see way up here is the banished shells. We're not going to get there anytime soon. This is also the zone you get to. You can eventually start another companion. I think this is the one. So if we go like this, oh yes, this is where we get in trouble with the queen.
Fair day. I must stand. Old rat. I'll make sure I'll just help. Good. I want you to speak with 2 members of the Queen's Court. You'll find the steward. Well, what are you waiting for? You hit your head. Off gallivanting. Probably talking up the Queen Irene. No. I'm... Huh. He didn't tell you.
Okay, another level. So let's do that one. Claim. 14. Claim. We have 5 points. Do we have anything worth claiming? Undaunted. No. Perils? No. Bow? No. Yes, we'll take a ranger ability. Hey, I wonder if I can cosmetically... Yeah, no, they're locked out. Okay. So what we want to do here is... There's a steward over here, I think it is. Yeah, here in the warehouse. I think it is. Yeah, there she is. For some reason, she stands up there and complains.
I'm sorry, I can't help. Oh, I'm not...
So we need to look at stuff. To see if this stuff is correct. So we'll start in this building and we'll look at this crate looks good. Barrel's looking good. Crate's looking good. No, we're not stealing that crate. We're looking at the barrel. Yeah, be careful doing this because you can inadvertently steal something and you don't realize it. This applies everywhere where you're venturing. Watch out. Sometimes a quest item is buried among stealable items. Okay, I'm just going to change the quest marker to...
Hold it right there.
There you go. So there's going to be these hidden opponents that are out to make your life miserable. Just slap them around and they'll drop.
Did you find anything? Thanks. I'm sure. The advisor.
Now we have to go talk to the advisor. He's over here, down there. I know because it's posted on the map and I've done this many times. So, Mr. Advisor.
I'm busy here. Well, I'm
So they go into here.
Please, I did just as you asked.
Yes. Yes, you did.
Yeah, you can steal everything under the sun in here. Actually, this is kind of a safe area to steal everything under the sun because there's no guard or anything in here and they won't know. But we're not after stealing everything. We're after doing this quest.
Well, did you find... Oh.
Now, there is a captain over here. A little side quest. We'll take this side quest because it can allow us to do two things at once. The unaccounted crew and later, you'll see. There's a thing about the queen and we have to find a disguise and blah. And we can actually do two birds with one stone.
Tell me what you found. Good, good. We've no time. Just hold it.
So I have to talk up here. And this is where I think I'm going to get bitch slapped. If I remember correctly. No, he's going to send me in the building to do his dirty work.
Step back. Ah, I need him alone.
There you go. Talk to the suspect. Let me in.
Get back. One step. Why should I try? Fine.
You're no guard. They're coming.
No.
Good work, citizen.
Traitors. Scum.
Shut your mouth. You're under arrest.
I live only...
Doesn't he sound like an ICE officer?
Sure you do.
I love
Baritale.
it. Reminds me of pleasure. Being hungry wasn't so bad when you were warm.
Good work. Don't worry. Good call. I have to admit she sent word.
Yeah. And then they're going to frame me. Yes. The usual crap. So we need to go to here. Okay. So we're going to go down to here. Up the stairway. I remember when I first... Oh, there's a gem up there. There's a sky shard.
Hold. I must speak with you.
Oh, right. I can't get into the manor house because I'm about to be framed for a crime I didn't commit.
Ah, my errand. Stop. What's that in your pack?
See? Doing. But being bad jail guards, they leave you all your equipment.
Raz must admit, he's here, the captain. You will soon. You must get... Now, out of here. Save the queen.
Sorry, Raz, I took the
This
beef.
one, imagine you have these ones upon it. It is somewhat in. Is there anything else? Yes. The bat, they don't. Yes. Do you go around?
No, I don't go around. Okay, so we have to go. Hey, is that our mugshot? No, it isn't. Raz, have you been killing the guards again? Okay, so we need to go out the door, this door. Now, we're stopped from getting into that area. Now, there was on one of my tunes, there was a character quest screw up, and it wouldn't complete properly. You can go around the edge over there, and you can get over the wall. It's either that side or it's that side. And you can, there's a way they left in the game for you to get over the wall. But in reality, what they really want you to do here is you're going to go to a certain person in the market, and she's going to give you a costume. Well, yeah, I think it's a costume. And you can wear it and look like one of the good Marines, and then you can get through. But while we're doing this, if you look at the map, we're about to pass the inn. There with the door. We can now find one of the missing crewmen for the captain. Right here.
Do I know? Oh? Oh.
He doesn't want to go on the boat anymore. Okay, that's one crewman. And then we go along here. Now I can't remember it's where they post this, but you can see on the map there is a yellow right here, room to spare. So one of these places has a posting for a room. So let's see if we can find that message. So that's the Undaunted people. The problem is that the thing is on the map, but it's hard to find. And it could be an NPC too doing it.
Sorry, have to have the place.
Yeah, have to have the place. We will eventually find it. And then we'll end up with that little quest to find an apartment. Okay, so here in the crafting area, we need to talk to this person.
Yes. A wise purchase then. Very beneficial.
Now it wants me to open this chest. This is what screwed up for me on one character. This chest wouldn't open. So you see I got a Volcal Guard Marine disguise. Okay. Now we're not done in this area, so if we go up here, there's another crewman.
Yes, speak and make, of course. There are
Okay. And then of course we can also start this, but I really don't want to quite start this because it'll cause us to transport, I think.
You here for crafting stuff? They're daily?
No, that's the writ stuff. We're going to do that in another area. Yeah, all colors.
Comrade, thank you. The guild has, as we speak. I know you'll change the river's course, comrade. They're investigating the coast. A powerful they are the tendrils. Yes, I am a powerful benefactor. He's a proud red god. A powerful benefactor. The size of the task. Our benefactor.
Okay, so it didn't quite start. There's one where you go see all colors, and then she has you transported to one of the dwarf dungeons, and you have to do a bunch of stuff. And you really have no, you can't put it on hold. You have to do it right away. Okay. I'm in here for a reason, and I'm not 100% sure what I'm in here for a reason. Oh, right, another crewman.
What? Yeah. Last I...
Okay, so that's that one. So I believe there's one more crewman map. If we go J and unaccounted crew map, yeah, there should be one more. Problem is sometimes when you're in a building it doesn't show you. Yeah, there we go. That's the Queen one. Yeah, over here. So unaccounted crew member invasion prisoner in the camp. So we can actually go finish that one really easily. See, member invasion camp.
This is gonna be fun.
Oop. We'll take the chest, of course. Anything to level ledger remain. There's actually a better way of doing this than these particular chests. In the Brass City, Clockwork City, there is a delve and a dungeon. Between the two of them, there are so many chests. A book we can do. Now, one thing about books is one book might cover several books on the map. It's the same book, just depends where you are on the map picking the book up. Where is that? Here we are. Yes, there we go. Return to the captain.
Thank you.
My magic will destroy you.
So we can now go back up to that. Well, we can go around there, or we can just come up here. There's a spot where you can climb up into the town. Yeah, I think that's the one. Or the stairs here. It doesn't really matter. Here we go. So in the map, where are we? So there is crafting certification. All these for glory. That is arenas. I don't do arenas. The for glory. There's our house, the kissed house, right? So it's been already obtained. But there are other towns we can get this. I think. I don't know if I have that doc. But see, there's the brochure. And then there's a list, a master list of all possible low rent houses like that where you can get them from. So we've got everything. And this is funny. See how that is still a quest icon? Somehow. I think it is like here. Yeah, right here. But technically it isn't. Yeah. But now that we have the costume, and we will go and do the captain turn in. So right here.
Well, at least Tanama. Oh, this Mahoma? Wow. Yes, that's all of them.
Here we go. And we got a dumb axe that's useless. Sailor's hatchet. We don't really need that. Ah, but the Ring of Veiled Inheritance, that is definitely worthy. So are we... See, now we're up to 3 stars. So... Okay, so we want to do the Queen. And we need to go up here. Right here. We need to get back down. So if we go inventory, equip. Now we're a Marine. Da 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 da. Sucker. You fell for it. Talk to what's his face near the thing.
Explain yourself. What? Razumdar. The guard?
A moment, Aselmo. I would hear what this one has to say.
Queen Irene, I fear for your safety. Please disregard what was said.
Razumdar was mentioned. He acts on my behalf.
There we
If you
go.
won't investigate, I will.
Apologies, my queen. As you will. You are a capable woman. But you must be wary. You, come with me. We'll investigate the temple together.
You're so slow. Yeah, certain places you'll enter, the costume will disappear, and then when you exit the place, the costume will reappear. I don't know why they even bother doing that. See, now it puts the costume back on again.
Mara, be merciful. What's happened here?
I had a bad night at the bar.
I was wrong.
I drank too much.
Watch out. On the balcony. It's a Stanya. It's a trap.
Aselmo. I see you've met my...
I had heartburn.
Traitor. Come down here and face me.
Our queen has betrayed us. I wanted her head.
It's too bad I can't hurt her yet.
Kill them.
Kill them.
This is so much better than reading.
So be it, Estanya.
Oh no.
Not over yet, Battle Reeve. The Dominion won't last. The veiled heritage...
Excuse me, need loot. Thank
The
you.
Dominion will last long after your corpse cools. Now come down here and face your death.
Incompetence. I'll have to take care of you myself.
This is what I call terrain lock, where you get caught up in the terrain. Sucker.
We need to report back to the Queen. Let's
Yeah,
get out
we
of
do.
here.
Notice how the corpse disappeared? It's the only time you get a manage to. You can raid without considering stealing. It's in scenarios like this. Yeah, sometimes when you go in, you do the combat stuff and that, you'll find that the whole interior of the building is all lootable. And you don't have to pretend you're a thief. Mm-hmm. See, back to being her again. Where's the queen? There we go. Hi, Queenie.
Well?
Well, what do you think? Thought it was real.
Sonia, I can't believe.
Oh, yes.
Excellent.
Ah.
Now to look to love. I'm, as you make your way to
First attempt. Da-da.
My father, King Hideon. Huh.
Uh-huh.
Have you heard? To be blunt,
Uh-huh.
I do. No, as you wish. An end to they're racist.
Okay, got another level. Okay, so I saw in inventory a pair of pants. Oh, we'll take that. Queen's Guard Reeves. Prisoner's breeches. Yeah, we'll take that. Now we can do our level 14, level 13. Okay, we'll take all that. Take 1 stamina. And what do we got here? Bow? Anything? No. Imperial skills? No. Assassination, shadow. See, I'm not sure how I'm going to incorporate these guys in. Assassin's Blade, mark target, focus. See, I could on this to get a skill line that more matches, like get rid of the siphoning one, for example. I could subclass and get a different one that has, because I don't think, I mean, it says here, slash an enemy dealing blah blah blah, right? But I don't know if that accounts with the bow, right? What the hell? Let's just experiment. Okay. Okay, and of course, let's get out of our guard costume. I am no longer disguised. Okay, now that we can go into this building properly, we're going to go get the shard. It's upstairs. So what we have to do is we have to go up and around. And this one, this balcony. There we go. Okay. We'll do the bookshelf. I think, I'm not 100% sure about this, but I think you can only do bookshelves like once. So someone stole out of there already. Nothing there. Nothing there. That'll get us a nasty trouble if we do that. See? Found it. Room to spare. I knew it was around here somewhere. It's free XP, blah, blah, blah. No, no, not you. I want the bookshelf. Okay, so all these guys standing around acting like they don't know anything. Okay, so we can actually go up here and pretend to get a house. We'll get that one out of the way. Now one of these carts up here is for an invitation to Rothgar. We're not going to do that. But right here. Maria's Kiss Public House. We already have the house, but we still can do the quest and claim the house again. Yeah. What sort of arrangement? I'm just with the details. There's no we cancel with legal reason. All right, accept your offer.
Excellent.
Complete quest.
Hope the room is to your liking. No.
Of course, I don't even worship the Daedra.
Oh, what a relief.
There you go. We got the thing. Now, the document she gave us. These are all the places we could go and get. But that got us a bit of XP for actually doing absolutely nothing. Now, I mentioned another companion. Let's go find her. She's just up here. She is currently an ice cube. We're not going to do any of this.
Listen, you have to send someone before.
We are going to there.
Hey, help a high elf out?
There you go.
Oh, look at you. Oh, this? Oh, you're the best. Seriously, I was worried I'd be stuck in there until the warm season. Oh, I mean, we try to keep up.
I think some rivals, anything for my risk. I am no one's. It's not what I...
Oh, sure. If I tell you about... Ha! Not ever...
So she would have us go up to the Monkey's Rest, which is just actually up here. Right there. And that's the Queen. And sooner, right there. But now, as we go up the map, because we're eventually going to have to get to that dungeon for the Undaunted, we can actually go and see if we spot a book, we can pick the book up and get 5 points. Now, as I said, Ember doesn't care about that, but Teleron, the one we just started for getting another companion, she gets annoyed if you keep doing that. She doesn't like books. She's an illiterate person. But she does like flowers and chemistry. Come on. There we go. Ooh, nice soul gem. I gotta remember to keep using my soul gem sucker-upper because I'm not doing that. Okay, so as we... Oh, did we miss a book? Yeah, we did miss a book. Duh. There's a book around here somewhere. There it is. Okay. There's an Udus Mundus pillar. We haven't done that yet on this character, and actually this one I believe is okay. A good starter one anyway. Is the love or the lady? I can't remember. The lady. So increases physical and spell resistance. We'll accept that. I actually prefer the lover one. It does spell and it does damage, penetration and damage. Okay, as we climb up toward the monkey, I can see that there is a way shrine over there. So we'll go to the way shrine, get the way shrine, then get the monkey off our back. So initially when you're playing your characters, you're going to be doing this. You're going to go from way shrine to way shrine, activating them. Yeah, I'm sorry, but between characters, they don't share that. Another book. Ah, beef. We'll take the beef. Those all go towards your provisioning stuff. So, monkey, there. This ruined building, it's full of monkeys. See? Monkeys. Monkeys.
Wisteria can be a bit cold, so let me...
We can kill the monkeys too if we really wanted to.
They're not here. Let's look around.
Scrap of paper.
That note's barely legible. Looks like the monkeys got at it. That scarf.
Scarf.
I gave it to Wisteria.
Now, here's a bonus.
That charm belongs to Oleander. He says it brings him luck. He'd never just leave it behind.
Okay, so... And this is one of the cute quirks in the game. When you're doing her quest line, you can still use your original companion. So in a sense, you have two companions up at the same time, both fighting for you. So when you go later to, when you have to do her and you go into the goblin area, you have both of them to help you get through the goblin area, which is really handy because a couple of the goblin bosses are a little tough.
Did you crack the magical lattice sitting on it again?
I didn't.
Another lattice broken. Look up. Yes.
Toothmoth Gallery is where we have to go.
You talked to him while I tried. Toothmoth Gully? That wasn't... Never mind.
Do I have to talk to her again? Yeah, I do.
Why would they go to a track? It's a matter... There's a big... Sorry. Goody? Tim, we've been keeping an eye. Sure. My family... No.
Okay, so for her, she wants us to find a flower and some silver. So in Skywatch, or no, it's right here, the silver, and then there's a flower somewhere around here. No, that's the queen. Where is the flower? Flower. Here. River lilies. So we should go visit the queen. Maybe a sidetrack to go to the Fairway Shrine. So that's like this direction. Now I'm going to go to the Way Shrine and then I'm going to call it because I've been recording for 3.5 hours. So need a break. There's a book here we can get. It's in that patio area. Now sometimes the purples don't look like books. Okay, so I got the shrine and that, but I will cut it here and I will take this character back to Skingard or whatever and park it and take a break, and we'll resume again going for probably the queen here, the garland ring, that guy there, so this chain right here, catch some books, catch a shrine or two, well, that shrine. And as we work our way north to, let's say, this shrine, get a bunch of books. As I said, Trials of St. Assassin, Trials of St. Elasa. If you catch one Trials of St. Elisa, all the Trials of St. Elisa will disappear. So, there's a shard there that's out in the open. There's a shard there. Right? But you get the idea. hopefully. So yeah, Clockwork City, by the way, we haven't been there yet. We will get an invite to go there, but um, is it? I believe the Shadow Cleft, right here, and where was the other one? There's two delves, like one, I can't remember exactly where they are. I'll have to find it again. But one is really, really. I know in the city itself, when you go into uh, underneath the Brass Fortress itself, there's a whole bunch of labyrinth of tunnels and stuff. That's really good for treasure chests. But one of them out here, I can't remember. It's like the Shadow Cleft, or I thought it was more over this side. Right? It's full of chests. Like so many of them that you could just spend time. The monsters are wimps, and you just go in there and you just do chest after chest after chest, and you can really raise your legerdemain pretty quick that way. But there is another technique to doing, and that's involved working on your thieves skill and at the same time legerdemain. So as you can see, we don't have the do we have the thieves? We don't have the thieves guild yet, right? We haven't started that yet. So I think, let me just check here. Since I have to park this anyway, I believe in here, if someone leaning against the wall offers a Thieves Guild thing. So if we go downstairs, can't remember if this is here or not. No, not at the moment. There's sometimes a person standing right there who'll offer thieves. Now we do have some thieves stuff, so when I talk about the thieves area, what we really mean is we ignore her.
Ah, there you are. I have been expecting you.
And we go down here. That's your day labor, guys. I've never actually done them. But we go over here. It's the Outlaws Refuge. So we go down here. Down here.
Criminals like us aren't so hard to get along with.
So this is our fencing person.
The sort of things that you...
So you can see we actually have stuff to fence. So this is for crafting, crafting, crafting. So we might as well. I don't have anything in here for sell. I don't think I have any containers. No. Now I know there is...
You, over here. This place is nice, but it's not. Don't play coy. I see it. You never heard of Tamriel's word of advice? Urges aside. I don't want you to. Don't take my... No need. That's one of the quite a few, actually. Fellowship, safety, and security. I don't want you to. Don't take my willingness. Hey, I'm not one to... Oh, I got that. You really don't know anything.
So that starts the Dark Brotherhood, the assassin. Right, what we want is the other one that starts the Thieves Guild. I think you have to complete a quest for someone. Let me see if I can find that person in here. No, no. Over here. No, up here. Ah, I see something. Yeah, Quinn.
Are you here about the job? You? I'm so glad you came. I've never had a partner. I mean, well, let's talk about details.
So this gets you started in the Thieves Guild. Okay. So one does the Dark Brotherhood, one does the Thieves Guild. This is also the place where you burn off fines and stuff like that you have sitting on you, like notoriety penalties. Like, so if you go in the street right now and I goes to kill a thing and everyone saw it, immediately flagged by the guards to be terminated on site. Or if I rob something and you get a dollar value assigned to you, and what you can do is come down here and wipe that out. The Thieves Guild can clear it for you. But we don't have any of that at the moment. Being very careful not to trip that. So I'm going to go and park this. And then we'll call it. Now notice around here, he's got a questy thing. And she's got a questy thing. We'll deal with this after a break, and I start another video. Those are how to start your certifications. That'll handle all. I didn't kill. Oh, the chicken. That does all dealing with certification, except for jeweler. You can't do it here. You have to do it in another spot. So I'm going to quit and freeze it here. Stop recording.